Welcome back, everybody. We are here for the second part of the afternoon, bringing you action from Lakenheath for the afternoon. And we've already had 4 aircraft from the 494th return from deployment, and we have got some more aircraft inbound that have spent time down on deployment, and they will be here very shortly. So we await their approach. Good afternoon, Dylan, Rusty White, Rob, Rusty White again, and R33 DYMC. My Jack, and afternoon, Ash. The wind has picked up here. It's a bit blowy. My hair's going all over the place. But so we do have aircraft en route to heading home from deployment, and they should be with us very shortly. And would you believe it, Abby's had her food and she's gone back to sleep again. And there we go. Engines are just whirling up. Perfect timing, guys. So earlier on, if you've only just joined us, you wasn't here this morning, we had surge operations. Surge operations is where the aircraft hot pit, rearm, and then straight back out. They're here down on the ground for about 20 minutes, and that's been with the 493rd. And hopefully we'll get some more of that this afternoon, as well as the guys and gals returning from deployment. Hi John Martin and Cara Mason, I'm watching it on the bus. I've missed, these are the F15s. We haven't got the 35s here yet. And the slip and slide, good day from the Gold Coast of Australia. And if you can hear that humming in the distance, that, would you believe it or not, is an Osprey that has been doing engine runs for the last hour while we've been having our lunch. So as soon as the 494th come into scope, if you notice, I'll use that, the scope word, because we've got that as our merchandise, I shall pan around to them. But until then, the 493rd are just beginning to start up, crew up and start up, and hopefully they'll be doing the surge operations this afternoon. And Andrew said, hope Abby's warmed up. Oh yes, she's warmed up, she's eaten, she's warmed up, she's cooking, she's ready to rock and roll. She's snoring away like a right trooper. And as you can hear, the engines are beginning to start up for the 493rd. Don't they sound absolutely gorgeous? And I hope the wind's not too blowy, and it's okay for you. See you later. Okay. Thanks very much. And Mark Dennis, great viewing again, guys. Oh, look at that, Abby is awake. She's not asleep. She's in the van, but she's awake, which is good. That means she'll join us very soon then. Andrew Dawes, afternoon, thanks for the stream, you're more than welcome. Now if you are new to us, thanks very much. And what we're going to do while we wait, we are going to pan around to a C-17. Let's try making darken it up for you. There you go. A C-17 going into Mildenhall. That's on approach to Mildenhall at the moment. It's not bad, is it, huh? I'm just keeping a mindful eye to my left to see if we see any of the 494th arriving back from deployment. Yeah, she won't be asleep in 5 minutes, she'll be wide awake. Yeah, Mum's there. Tell her we'll be there as soon as the action finishes. We'll be there. She's down by the burger bar. We'll be there soon. And there you go. C-17 is now just dropping behind. And then we'll change the settings again to brighten it up a little bit, while we await for the 494th. And if you haven't already, do pass us around, do share us. And when do the F-35s arrive? Later this year they arrive. And Caroline Booty, afternoon everyone. Haven't watched this morning's stream yet, was at work but home now. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this afternoon stream. Hi Tom. And that's from Neil saying about the F-35s. This place will change once the F-35s arrive here later on this year. The 495th will be known as the Squadron. Afternoon, Loopy. It is afternoon. It is now 1 o'clock, or 8 minutes past 1 here at RAF Lakenheath, home of the 48th Fighter Wing. With 3 squadrons, we have the Reapers, the Gold and Black Band. I was calling it the yellow, so I do apologise. The Gold and Black Bands of the Reapers, the 493rd, the 492nd, the Blue Bands, and the Red Bands, the Panthers of the 494th. Are you with Abby? Yep, Abby's here. And Nigel Collier, are you there all day? We're here until these guys pack up for the day. And Mark, hey, thanks for going live. Love when you go live. Thanks very much, Mark. Really appreciated. And Real Cop 24, tell your mum not to go anywhere. I've got a little gift for her. And we've got mods on. We have Rachel, who's on the mods today on our YouTube channel. And now the buzzing of the Osprey has disappeared. I can just see him to the right. He's off and out. So if he comes around this way a little bit, we'll see if we can get him. But I'm keeping a mindful eye over to my left for the 494th to return home after their deployment. Yes, she is. Funny enough, I don't know why, but she is being very quiet today. Very, very quiet. It's not like her. I think she's getting herself prepared, ready for the East Midlands night stream. So you can see the guys that have come out from the end of runway, the crew chiefs. Yeah, the new 35s will be assigned to the new Valkyrie Squadron. Yep. And Joseph, well done, top work, thank you very much. I think the Osprey is actually staying in the circuit over at Mildenhall. But we have our first F15C taxiing down. He's going to be at the end of the runway, or EOR, in a few seconds. Yeah, maybe she is planning something. Maybe she's got a Halloween trick up her sleeve. So you can it's certainly blowy here this afternoon. The wind's picked up considerably. And Stuart, yes, 4 ship already came back. Yep, we've already missed 4 of them coming back. There's 16 of them coming back, or apparently 16 coming back. So we've missed 4. They were back about 45 minutes ago, I do believe. But we will get the rest of them. And we're just going to brighten that up a little bit for you guys. Make it nice and bright for you. So like I said, I'm keeping a mindful eye to the left to see if I can see these guys coming. The Osprey is doing circuits, and the 493rd have engine starts and taxiing out now. Saying hi to Cody and Paul Merritt. Evening everyone, I'm back here in Thailand. Welcome from Thailand, Paul. So as I said before, if you haven't already, please do subscribe, please do follow us, please share us, please like us. We are absolutely free of charge. We do civilian and military. And we just want to be one big happy family. Even though one of my family members is downstairs asleep, well, down in the van asleep, or she says she's awake, she's asleep, I don't know what she's doing. She may grace us with her presence very shortly. Afternoon, Stephen. And that's the second one taxiing out now. The 493rd. Earlier on, the crew chiefs were very pleasant with Abby, giving her a wave and stuff as she was getting a wave and everything else, and bless her cotton socks. So there's 493rd now. Hopefully we'll have a good afternoon. And Chris Wiseman from Exeter. Busy. Yes, it's been busy here today, Sam. It's been busy this morning. And the wifey's watching us now, so I better mind my P's and Q's and behave. Hi, wifey. Hope you're feeling okay. Wifey's got a bit of a cold. I think I passed her the cold from hell to her. And Jack Solomons 178 is a special jet to him. Good afternoon, Luke. And Stuart is in the main car park. If you stay there for a bit after this, we'll be down. If you wait for us to come down, we'll come and say hello. Might have a little gift for you. So don't disappear. And where did the eagle go? So I went down, known as the sandpit, or down range. And I'll tell you now, the temperature has certainly dropped here. And Stuart Shaw, my son Noah, is watching. Afternoon, Noah. And Jack Simons, are you there in November at all? We possibly could be. And Kieran, afternoon pal. When's takeoff? As they call it, showtime. Could be as soon as these guys have got. Oh, I can feel movement. Oh, it's moving. Oh, here it comes. They call it showtime here, so it could be any time once these guys have had clearance and everything's ready to rock and roll. They could depart any time, and what they're doing at the moment is surge operations. So they get up for about 20 minutes and then hot pitting and then going back out, and they've been doing that all morning. So it's been non-stop aircraft movements all morning. And long behold, here she comes. Jean JJ, so you're keeping your cold in the family, or is it just sharing is giving? Exactly that. And all right, Abs.
What?
Abs is here. Sharing is giving, unless it comes to your kind of food, isn't it, mate?
Uh-huh.
Hey, where's your jacket? You know it's cold up here.
I was just going to ask you something.
Hey, what are you going to ask me?
I'm hungry.
Say that again.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. See what I said, the pattern here, guys, is that she comes with me, she has a sleep, she has some food, she has some sleep, she has some food, she has some sleep, comes and annoys me, gives me some abuse, goes back, you have some more food, and then what do you do? Go back to sleep, and then what are you going to do now? Food. Let's move food downstairs. Or are you eating it all?
I'm eating it.
She's eating it all.
And
So,
it's cold.
so mum's on here. Just let you know, mum, I've had a sausage roll all day. She's eating everything else.
My phone's run out of battery.
Your phone's run out of battery. Well, get your jacket on. You can join me up here for a little bit.
No!
Why not?
I want my blanket.
Well, get your blanket and sit over there. Or walk down to the burger bar and get yourself a burger.
That's ages
It's
away.
there.
No, it's not. It's ages away.
It's not too far. It's just
Look.
down there. If you were that desperate for a burger, you'd do that walk.
I don't need desperate. I'm just hungry.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
McDonald's.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
I'm going to go and get my blanket and I'm going to sit over there.
okay. No worries. See what I have to put up with? Be careful. Okay. Afternoon, Alan. Afternoon, Paul. Kieran Williams. Not bad. Good watching my... Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Kieran. Hi, James. And Tabar 21 flight 6 just joining approach, returning 494th. Thanks so much, Aaron. In Allsop, we had a pair of dogfighting over Hampersburg in the Norfolk coast an hour ago. So hopefully these boys will be going back there. Hi, James. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Yeah, so happy birthday, Kieran. Hope you're having a good one. So as soon as the 494th come into my radar, into my eyesight, I shall pan around and we'll have a look. But until that time, I'll pan around to, it looks like a Herc going in. The C-130 is going into Mildenhall. So you've got a C-130 going into Mildenhall now. And the whirl you can hear in the background is either the F-15s of the 493rd, or you can hear the Osprey in the distance having an engine test and test flight. Oh yeah, and Abby was lucky enough, we were just sitting there, weren't you, in a sausage roll, and guess what went over? Her Apache. Her being wanting to be an Apache pilot, an Apache flew over. Cody sent 10 stars, thanks Cody. Go over a bit more, Abs. Over a bit more, that's it. Yep. Afternoon, Roya from Norway. Right, here we go, guys. We are going to bring you the 494th returning home from deployment. Welcome home, boys and girls, from the 494th. We'll pan around to them now. We're welcoming them home. That's one home. That's two. And the wind is certainly picking up now. Cool. Blowing in it, Abs. A bit. Not just a bit, it's blowing a gale up here now. So these are the 494th coming home from deployment. Bit chilly. I could have told you that, mate. I'm glad you got your blanket, yeah. And the last one. First flight, or the second flight, free. And that's the guys home safely. Welcome home the 494th. And that's Herc with Strix 67. Thanks for that, Ash. Barry Hall looking good from Wish Beach. Thank you very much. Alright, Jilly. Enjoy the noise. We will go quiet when they go down the runway. This is the 493rd. And if you are enjoying this, please do press that notification button. Do subscribe. We are free. We love what we do, and we do military and civilian. Don't we, Abs? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I like this blanket.
And well done, Aaron, on the heads up there.
I like this blanket.
You like my blanket, dear? She's got me blanket. We're just waiting for the departure clearance now. And what camper van do you have? I haven't got a camper van. I've just got a normal van. Give me, mate.
Yeah.
Vauxhall Vivaro. And here we go. Enjoy the noise. was right, wasn't it, mate? The next lot get ready for departure. Cold, isn't it, mate? Stop yawning. What are you yawning for? You've been asleep all afternoon.
I'm fine. I've got the blanket.
I know you've got the blanket and you've been asleep and you're still yawning.
I'm tired, Matt. I'm tired.
Dear me.
I woke up early this morning.
Yeah, and you've slept most of the day.
And I'm just getting all my sleep what I should have got last night.
Oh dear. Hey? Going for another sleep? Blimey. Up here. Jake, as always, thank you for great coverage. I've made myself late for work. I love it. Sorry. Oops. Paul Marriott, thank you very much for the donation. Really is appreciated. Thank you. Thank you very much. And as you can see, we only work on donations. It's not mandatory, but we really do appreciate it. We pump it straight back into AIA to bring you these fantastic streams. And we still await another flight to come back from the 494th after they finish their deployment. Deployment, not toilet.
No, I said the deployment.
Not disappointment, deployment. Go back to sleep. Nigel Pass, thank you very much for 200 stars, really appreciate it. And Willie, love hearing these over Telford towards the loop. Everything at work stops and try and spot them. Alan, watching with Sylvia and Chris from work. Don't get me into trouble, you're not doing any work. Hi Deborah. And if you're on Facebook, YouTube or Twitch, do share us around, pass us about. The more people that...
Food up here, have they?
No. Has anyone done a... No, why would anybody do a poo up on a platform? No. Just go to sleep.
You don't know that if they haven't.
See what I mean about the sleep, the food, the sleep, the food, the abuse. There's a pattern. Hi Jan from Germany. And 356 Ale. Ciao. So the Osprey is up doing engine flight tests. Get my teeth in. Engine and flight tests over at Mildenhall. Andrew Strain, are you on the roof of a van? Yes, we have a new van. We did have a car. Now we have a van with
What's
safety.
smell?
It was just because it was coloured brown. It didn't mean it smelled.
You said it was bronze.
It was bronze. It was bronze. It wasn't brown. Anyway, I'm digressing. So, yes. So we upgraded to a van with safety barriers, bars and everything else. Safety.
Imagine if we got a brown van.
No, I wouldn't have got a bronze van.
Brown.
Bronze. Do we know where they're being deployed? Oh, here we go. These are going to get ready to go. They called it downrange or the sand pit. one, Jack. The second one was 178. And we'll pan around for the last two. So you see the kind of abuse I get. Hi Chris, just arrived on base. These beauties just passed me. What a noise. Pleasure to see them fly, most definitely. And it's an absolute pleasure to be able to video them and bring them to you guys here at Lakenheath. Now, hypothetically, they should be back in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes gives me time to rest.
We'll leave it on them two just over there for now.
Hi.
Oh yeah.
Another quick nap.
While we await, that was a quick nap, wasn't it? While we await the other guys to return. Renee, thanks for the live stream again, excellent job. Love your commentary as well, thank you very much, really appreciated. And just watched 494.6 flying from the comfort of my home. And James Gorops, awesome, thank you very much. And the last one was from Brian Miller.
Can I leave now?
Hey,
Can I leave?
can you leave now? Of course you can leave, anytime you like. What are we going to go and do now?
I'm going to go down there.
Is it because you're too cold or because there's no food up here for you?
Both.
Both. Go on in, be careful.
Okay.
So it works, guys. Patton just comes up here, abuses me for a few minutes, then disappears.
Bye.
Afternoon, Welshie Kev.
Hi.
Where do you reckon Welshie Kev's from?
Wales?
Wales? You think that might be the case?
What it says in Welsh in it, so.
Welshie bit in it, so you reckon he might be from Wales? No, that's alright then. Your mum would probably say Scotland or something like that.
I say Africa.
Good afternoon, hope Darren has warmed up now. It's freezing here. So no, I haven't warmed up. It's freezing it, mate. Where you go? Oh, you're going, aren't you?
I'm going to go look for food.
And Simon Watson, are these guys on an exercise? Yes, so the surge operation is an exercise.
You think there's a Chinese shop?
Chinese shop? What would you want a Chinese for?
You could do a Chinese.
I thought you wanted a McDonald's.
Oh, both.
Oh, both. So basically what's happening today is a surge operation. It's known as obviously as hot pitting as well. The aircraft will go out for 20 minutes. They'll come back. They'll be hot pitted, so there'll be one engine will be running, and they'll be refueled, and then they'll be armed, and they'll go back out for another mission, and they'll keep doing that for the afternoon. So yes, we've got a cold. We've got a yeah, cold spell. Yeah, we have got a cold spell. We've got a quiet period now, but when they come back, they will taxi straight past us, and they'll hot pit in front of us. If you were here this morning, what we had this morning, you'll get exactly the same again this afternoon, as well as the returning 494th from deployment. We've already had 2 flights in already. We've had 4 in, and then we've had 6. So hopefully we should have another 6 returning. And I'm keeping a mindful eye over to the left to see if these guys are on approach. I don't think I'm going to get all 6 braking at the same time. They go right over your head, and obviously I can't put the camera straight up, but I'll get as much in as I can when it comes to the aircraft banking in and going into land, etc, etc. I hope that is okay for you guys. I waffled on a bit too much there. Have seen lots of F-15 activity over Norwich earlier today, doing practice dogfights. Yep, so these are the 493rd. And Martin James is just going to go for a swim. Have a good swim. You alright, the Rabs? She's gone. And Rich, Bonnie, where have these gone now? So they will go over to the North Sea, or they may go to the Mac Loop, or they can go anywhere in the UK, down one of the corridors. They go up to the lakes, do some low-level flying, and then they'll be back. They'll do some hot pit refueling, and then go back up again, and that is what they'll be doing this afternoon. But while we wait, if you've only just joined us, and you didn't join us this morning, this is a little bit of information on Lakenheath for you while we wait. Little graph I've done. I was corrected this morning, which I will change on the graphic. They are the gold and black band, not yellow band. I was calling them the yellow bands, and they're not. They are gold and black, so I do apologise. But this is a little graphics for you to have a look on. So it gives you a little bit of information of the commanding officer. It gives you a bit of information about the 48th Fighter Wing, the aircraft, activity and what it can do, and then obviously the bands and the squadrons, soon to be joined by the 495th, and there'll be the F-35s that will be joining us. And then we have our own merch on scope. On scope merch is available, and you can have whatever you like in the radar. It's on our website. And then finally we have our donations. We only work on donations. Everything else is free of charge. It's not mandatory, but we do really appreciate it. And finally, Jeffrey the Giraffe is, we're trying to get more awareness for a great fund. If you go onto RAF and Conisby Spotters group, go to the announcements and buy yourself a Jeffrey the Giraffe. All monies go towards the Great Ormond Street Fund. There you go. And while we await other movements, there is a Hercules C-130 or an MC-130 going into Mildenhall. And Harry missed the morning show. How dare you? Hopefully we don't. Oh, we want some snow. Imagine the backdrop with snow here, or even when we do our live stream at Luton. Oh, lovely. Be cold, mind you, but we don't mind a bit of cold. So that's going into Mildenhall at the present time. At Mildenhall, you do get MC-130s, the Osprey, the CV-22, and also you get the KC-135 and the RC-135s. And we'll leave it on them 2 F-15s over there for now. And Jordan has got F-15s over Caister. And Colin, a tanker into the hull shortly. Lagar 660. So we might see that in a minute, and we'll follow that one in. Just do it, Dan. This is a great live stream. Thank you very much. And if you are watching us, please do press that thumbs up button, share us, like us, everything else. We really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow tremendously. And hopefully, very shortly, we shall see another 6 of the 494th return. The F-15s on night flying soon. They normally put it out on social media when they're night flying. I know that a few of them were night flying last week and they didn't, but they normally do. And Scott Allen, can you say hi from Jaywick, my friend Doris, and Ian Larry Fry? Up, please. There you go. And I do believe the MC-130 is actually in the circuit at Mildenhall. Just seeing him go up again. And we really do appreciate all the thumbs ups and the sharing, the likes. We just wanted to get out there as big as we can and bring as many streams as we can to you guys, whether it's your military or civilian, whether it's your Typhoons, your F-15s, your Hawks, or you like your big stuff at Mildenhall, like your 135s, your Ospreys, and even if you like your civilian stuff, Thursday night we're at East Midlands for our night show. Abby's chosen the name. It's our Halloween special because it's the 28th of October and it's a couple of days earlier than Halloween, obviously. But that's our live stream special, and we're going to be there bringing you action. Hopefully a 747 from Cargo Logic, and plus all the other cargo movements to the early hours of the morning. And if you haven't joined us for one of those yet, please do. The camera does work well at night time. It brings you a completely different perspective of the airfield at night time. It's absolutely brilliant. It's one of my favourite live streams. The camera works very hard for what it gets out of it, and it's absolutely brilliant. I'd absolutely love it. And Nigel Collier, looks like the MC-130 is doing circuits, going around and around and around. Yep. And so you guys are aware, we do communicate with the bases that we go to. We send them emails, and we do make sure they are fully aware of where we're going to be and what we're doing. And Lakenheath here, they are fully aware of us here. We have spoken to them and they have given us permission to be here, so don't be concerned. And if we do get the police, they normally come and ask us, see how we are, etc, etc. But we're not doing anything wrong. Aled Hughes, the MC-130 performed 2 approaches here at RAF Valley a few hours ago. RAF Valley is another place we go up in Anglesey. Used to be a fantastic base. The wife is half Welsh, bless her, and half Irish, bless her. And we used to go there all the time. When the T1s were there, it was literally like Heathrow Airport with Hawks. Absolutely amazing place. And now we've had an Osprey going into Mildenhall. Getting it all today. Ospreys, C-130s, MC-130s, sorry. Keeping an eye out for the next flight coming in. But very soon, the 493rd will be back. And then things will get busy as a hot pit. And you're Austin, the Qatari F15s that were due for delivery here today have cancelled, and they will be here tomorrow. And Ian also 15s ready to RTB Lakenheath, so hopefully very shortly we'll get some overhead in for approach, landing and then refuel. Real Cop 24. Yes, your mum won't find us at the moment. We are in a different location. We're here, but we're in a different location, and we will be down as soon as the stream finishes. And don't tell your mum to go anywhere. We've got a little gift for her. CV there for the rescue. These are the CV22s are used for special ops. Tony Walker, very good. Which half of Welsh is she? The top half or bottom half? Very good, like it. Very good indeed. The good thing about her family is they lived quite close to Macloop, so Macloop became my regular jaunt many years ago. And Harry Barnett subscribed, thank you very much. And James Chapman, keep going Darren, I finish at 2 o'clock, thank you. So I can hear some more F-15s just starting up in the distance. Wiz 001, morning there, good morning. And if you just joined us, I am trying to get over a cold from hell, so if I do cough or sneeze or anything like that, I do apologise. I will try and mute the microphone just before it happens. And Donny Palmer loves Mildenhall. Martin James, I have relatives in Fairfield, always busy overhead. Yep, and we definitely do have some more F-15s beginning their engine start. I'm just going to get a drink, bear with me 2 seconds. And now going into Mildenhall, we have a a KC-135, sorry, coming in from your left of the screen now. And that might be your Lagar 660. So some of you guys might be thinking, what the hell are we watching? Well, you won't be disappointed very shortly. We've already had 6 F-15s arrive from deployment. We've had quite a few just go out, and they'll be heading back in very shortly for their hop hitting or surge operations. And then we hopefully have some more coming back in and doing hot pitting and go back out, and there's some more 494th coming back in from deployment, another 6 we hope. And Lister A, do you have anything to say to a 15-year-old who wants to be a fighter pilot? Yeah, definitely. My daughter of 10, she wants to be an Apache pilot. Work hard, study hard, work hard, study hard, and just keep going. Even when you're down, just keep going and keep living that dream, and hopefully that dream will become reality. And that's what I've said to Abby. She wants to be an Apache pilot. Sometimes she gets boys and girls making fun of her at school. And I've just said to her, just let it go over your head and just keep having that ambition and keep going. Yeah, the Osprey is an absolutely fantastic aircraft. Sounds absolutely brilliant. I have to say, I do love the Ospreys. And there's your MC-130 that's in the circuit, followed by an Osprey behind it. So the Osprey's in the circuit as well. And we do have 2 F-15s overhead, so we're going to hopefully try and get those guys. And this is where the hot pitting surge operations start. At the top. Pan around to the one that's coming in now. And some of these do sometimes do a low approach, or not. Some people call it a go around or a low approach. They'll go up to the end of the runway, turn right, and then they'll be hot pitted, and then they'll taxi down towards us for ready for their mission. And Groovy-matic. My dad was stationed at RAF Lakenheath back in the 60s. He left a large part of heart there. Almost spoke fondly of the times there. You see an Osprey and now a KC-135 in the background. Funny enough, I do have a friend who used to be based here, stationed here, who's no longer, and he always says about the fond memories that he has here at Lakenheath. And maybe one day he'll return back, and that would be absolutely awesome if he was. Yeah, that's very true, Andrew. Boys and girls are jealous of her ambitions to be a Apache pilot. Thank you much, Nigel, for the stars. Really appreciated. And John Thomas, see the F-15s down Pembury. Hi James Clark, Molly Clark. And no air brake detached. Nope, they don't. Sometimes don't need it on their airspeed. Depends what airspeed they're touching down at. I'd like to say thanks to our mods this afternoon. I do believe we do have Rachel on board. I'm not too sure we have Vicky, or if it's, I don't think Shirley's here. Normally we have Shirley on Facebook. but I think she's off ski today. I think she's in hospital. So if she is in hospital and got a phone with her, I hope you get well soon, Shirley. Oh yeah, imagine if they did air shows here again. I used to remember the Air Fate here. The Air Fates used to be brilliant here. So as you can see, Mildenhall is a tad busy. Nice to see MC130 and then Lager in the background. So what happens in now, the aircraft is taxied off to the right, so they are being de-armed after their mission, and then they'll get hot pitted, and then they'll come to us to be re-armed for their next mission. I totally agree with you, Andrew. Totally agree. So at this point here, we will have a bit of a lull, a bit of a quiet spell. I'll keep it this area here, because what's happening in this area here, you're getting a MC130, a KC135 in the circuit, and you'll see them in the background while I'm talking to you guys. If you are watching us and you've not pressed that subscribe button yet, why not? We are absolutely free of charge. If you haven't shared us around, why not? Please do share us around. And we do have another 2 inbound. So another 2 of the 493rd coming in. So I'll wait for them to get a bit closer, and I'm going to try again to get the overhead. It all depends how far they go down the runway. It depends if I can get them in or not. I can always tell by the first one if they're going to bank too early or not. So we do have another 2 in the circuit. And let's hope they do low approach, go around, whatever you like to call it. Morning, Ben Fry. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. That is awesome.
I got it.
So we'll pan around now to the next 2 arriving. And Wiz 001, his dream is to become a A320 pilot. Keep going, keep living that dream. Here we go, doing a low approach. We'll go around. Next one, and we have another 2 inbound. So that's pretty cool, guys. We just wait for them now. And John's given us the serial numbers of the KC135, I do believe that's the number of. Hi to Chris. I'm not too bad, my friend. Trying to get rid of this cold. And Dean, hope you can see it now. We have another one over the top of us, guys. That's pretty awesome, isn't it, guys, eh? Come on. If you haven't pressed that subscribe button, why haven't you? If you're not liking it, why not? What is there not to like about these guys? I would do anything to be a back seater in that, I'm telling you. Absolute dream to be a back seater in one of them boys. Oh, imagine that. That would be a sick bag at the ready. I wouldn't be afraid to admit that. But that was absolutely awesome. If Abby was asleep, she's wide awake now. Hit that thumbs ups, guys. Come on. Can't get much better than that. Another two on approach now. And hopefully they will taxi off to the right. And if they do, then they'll be hot pitting and going back out. We'll wait the last one. And they have pulled off to the right, so they will be hot pitting here for the surge operations. And I will try and catch up now with the chat while we await. Will you be doing any live streams from any air shows next year, Cosford and Fairford? Probably not, because there's a company that've got them already signed up, and the last thing you want to be doing is treading on their toes. There's no subscribe button on Facebook. No, not Facebook, on YouTube. On YouTube, if you go over to YouTube, it's better quality. Plus it's free over there. Hi Lara and Mark. Awesome stuff. I'm watching in Kings Lynn, waiting for the next shift to start. Adrian Coy. Wow, what a takeoff. I'd kill to go. Yeah, you and me both. And Steve S, interesting to watch those nose wheels stay up for so long. And Mac Cat Lady, can you believe there's actually complaints from Norwich residents about the F15s? No, I can't believe it. I'd move here tomorrow. And I do believe there's some more starting up in the background. And now we do have one taxiing down towards us. This is where the fun begins. Tom Bryson, this is fantastic. Thank you very much. Pass us around, guys. Get us out there. KC-135 going into Mildenhall in the background. And the crew chiefs are walking back out for their aircraft for the hot pitting. Now what I try here to do is try not to get the crew's faces. So bear with me when I'm moving the camera around. I try not to get their faces in. I try my hardest. I do the hardest I can do not to get their faces in. The last thing I want to do. Martin, can you do me a favour? Say hello to Thomas. It's free next week. Yep, happy birthday to Thomas. And we'll pan around now for an aircraft. If you didn't watch us this morning, watch us this afternoon. If you watched us this morning, it's an action replay of what happened this morning. Nice wave from the pilot. Giving it the thumbs up, giving it the wave. Fantastic. So this is known as the arming area, or EOR. They'll be over me in 5 minutes after takeoff. We're in Hull Beach. Hull Beach, I took Abby there to see the Apache. Doing live firing, she loved that. You can watch that on our YouTube channel, live firing at Hull Beach. So this is where they'll be de-arming or arming the aircraft up, whichever they've landed. So if they've landed, they'll be de-arming the aircraft. Here, they're arming the aircraft ready for its mission. Engine 2 now starting up. Alan Stevenson, well done to a great show. Spent many days at too many airfields without this type of activity. Steve S, are these RAF or US Air Force? These are your United States Air Force, and these are United States Air Force pilots at an RAF Lakenheath. So these guys earlier gave Abby a little wave and stuff like that. She was made, she was, bless her. She was giving them a little wave and they gave her a little wave back. She was made up, she was, bless her little cotton socks. So what they're doing here, they're just going through visual checks of the aircraft, talking to the pilot, making sure the aircraft is operational ready, making sure all the operation systems are working and it's all ready to go. And arming the aircraft ready for its mission. Flight tags off. And once they're complete, they'll walk away from the aircraft and that one will be ready to go. And I do believe we have some more taxiing down. That is an E model. Been called in by the crew chiefs on that side. So this is just normal training. Not any kind of missions here. And these are the red bands, the 494th. About the moment, the 494th and 492nd are using each other's aircraft. So is it a bit dark for you guys? Yep, I can lighten it up, no problem at all. If it's too dark, there you go. And Real Cop 24, my mum and dad, mum and parents had to go. Send me your address and I will send them to it by post. And do apologise. And this is the 48th Fighter Wing, home of Liberty, or Team Liberty is known. Awesome from Joyce. Thanks so much, Daz, for an absolute stunning video. Back soon. Cheers, Adrian. Gary, good afternoon, Gary. And Matty. And Steve S, who loves the smell of jet fuel? Don't get me going on jet fuel. Absolutely delicious. If I could have that as aftershave or air freshener, I'll be there. Definitely. Already got the name for it. Loopy, one of our followers, me and him come up with the name of Afterburner, aftershave with AV fuel. How does that sound? I think that'll work a treat. A lot better being brighter. Okay, guys, if it's too dark for you, just got to let me know. I'm looking through my screen, it looks okay, but if it is too dark, just say it's too dark or too bright. I have no problem at all. I was supposed to be going to see the B1s today, but unfortunately no flying. So I came here instead and got plenty of action. John Kelly, a lot better being brighter, fantastic. And Danny, can't wait for the sound and can't wait for them to power up. Air Zulu, yes, the RAF and US Air Force do swap pilots. When they have graduate, what's the word I'm looking for? I know the word, when they have transfers or whatever. I know the word I'm looking for, but it's not there. But I know what you mean. Exchange, that's the word I was looking for. Exchange pilots. They exchange pilots. Clive, Afterburner aftershave will sting like hell. I don't know about the sting. Have you ever used deep heat in the wrong place? That's when you know about stinging. Ask the jocks to turn the transponders on. I like that, very good, Chris. That's just right now, fantastic. Way to players going to Fairford tomorrow. You never know, you might see me there. That's my plan for tomorrow. I won't be live streaming from there. I might do a video as they're on deployment. I kind of have it in my head that as they're on a deployment, I won't live stream from there because you don't know what missions they're on. But as we sit here and wait, I'll pan around to this one parked up. while we await his colleague who's taxiing down towards us. Yeah, exactly. It all depends where you shave. That's right, Steve. I agree. Kinky. Pan around to this one coming in. Oh, there goes the smell. Oh, yeah, and the heat. Oh, tell you now, that's absolutely gorgeous. And we'll leave that just there. Air Zulu, yeah, that was the word. Exchange, yes. Who's excited about the F-35's arrival? Yep, looking forward to that. Great views. Thanks for hosting. You're more welcome, Steve S. Hope you've pressed that subscribe button. Yep, Clive, making the most of them before they go. And I do believe the E's are just about to go, so we're going to get a couple with reheats on. We have another one taxiing down for hot pitting. And if you only just joined us, do go quiet on departure. Enjoy. And look out for the afterburner. The aftershave. Here we go. Enjoy the noise, guys. That was pretty awesome. Pan around to these two. Another one coming towards us. And we'll pan around to him now. Oh yes, that smell again. Absolutely delicious. Yep, we're still live. Great footage, Skycam World. Great sound. We gave you a share on our Twitter and our Facebook pages. Thank you very much. Really appreciated. And we have the police have just arrived to ask us a couple of questions. See, if I do go quiet, it's because the police are asking me a couple of questions, etc. But it's not to tell me off or anything, it's just asking, make sure we're okay here. But we're still here at the moment. Hopefully, just after these guys go out, they can ask me questions then. Yeah, Phil's to that side. Phil, to that side. Yeah, same for them too, yeah. I will check that. Alright. Yeah, he's gone out for the afternoon. Anyone else we see, we tell them to go. Right, enjoy guys. 2 more to climb. That was quick and nice and easy. Local police making sure we're okay where we are. I have to say, I was waiting for Abby to jump out of the van and say something then. Like, who do you think you're talking to? Filling off to the right. We have another one taxiing down. And they go, we're still waiting on the arrival of the 494th. Osprey V22 up from Mildenhall. Yep, it's been in the circuit all after, well, say all afternoon. It's been doing engine runs. And Clive, the wheels leave the runway past my windows. Hello, what's this then? Yeah, I was waiting for Abby to jump out the car or the van there and say something. But thank goodness she didn't. So we have 2 more taxiing down now. Oh dear. And we'll pan around to them. One 7-8. We'll leave it on there while we wait for the other one to come down. Hi to Scott. 45 miles from Knoxville. No one taxiing down. There'll be 3 parked up here in a minute. And the old voice is just beginning to go a little bit. And that's them kicking in the second engine. Any other aircraft here today? Nope, just the 494th, 492nd and 493rd F15s. You might get a Osprey popping in for a low approach. You don't tend to get much else. How many planes is in each squadron? I do believe it's 20 plus. Now I think 160 there is gone tech. He's still got his flight tags, always coming back round, one or the other. And Jerry Willing sitting in my living room with Brandon watching this with the sound off because I can hear the real thing. Brandon's literally just down the road. Andrew Strain trying to watch while working from another superb stream. Catch up for the rest of the show later, thank you. Yeah, we do love the old Ospreys. Crew chiefs are now finished. So hopefully these two will go up and then obviously we'll have more coming back in. And Triton, no ATC. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to listen to the ATC here in the UK. It's against the law for me to stream it live for you. If I could, I would. I think ATC is absolutely fantastic, listening to these guys and what they're doing, but unfortunately not allowed. But hopefully by the time these guys go out, we'll have a couple more come back, and this is going to be the kind of thing that's going to go on this afternoon. Until we finish. The crew chiefs are walking back now. Oh no, they're taking a seat. Who doesn't love the F15s, huh? And if this is the first time you've watched our streams, thanks for joining us. It is really appreciated. And please do pass us around, share us about, press that notification bell, subscribe to us. We have another one taxiing down for the EOR. Just beginning his taxi run now. And obviously we're hoping for more 494th to return. And Philippe, great show, greetings from Belgium. The Osprey is still doing some circuit work over at Mildenhall at the moment. We just await the next 15 that's taxiing down towards us at the moment, from right to left. And photo for you. Hi, good afternoon, nice quality video, thanks very much. Greatly appreciated. And as it gets a bit closer, we'll pan around to the one on the right coming towards us. Chris used to see these fly over back when I was on holiday, family in Brandon. We'll pan around now as he's here. Ah, that smell. crew chiefs will get to work. And Mickey, thanks for the live stream. There is a viewing area. If you head for Lakenheath, when you get to Lakenheath, you come up public viewing area. It's fantastic there. And you've got a nice burger from Dave's Burger Bar. And then the engine 2 will start up now. And try and 401, do you get a hit of heat when they taxi past the turn? Yeah, it's lovely. It's absolutely gorgeous. You don't just get the heat, you get the smell. Ah, yes, it's great. My missus doesn't understand why I love aviation so much. She doesn't get it. Get your head stuck behind one of those when it's got it. Oh, yes. And the sound. When you go home with a headache, and you go home with a headache for a reason, not sit at home getting a headache. Oops. Ken, thanks for a great stream. Thank you very much. I will get myself into trouble. I know that. I'm sure one day she'll be listening in. I'll be banished to the doghouse again. And Harry's having a go. Take care, Harry. Yeah, bottle it, yeah. Oh. So if they do what they did earlier, they'll depart, and as they depart, some more will come back in. Might have a lull of 5 or 6 minutes, and then we'll have exactly the same again until it's finished. And I'm hoping you're enjoying this as much as I am bringing it to you. And Frostix, I'm back, guys. Welcome back. And Lega 643 and 644 heading south over Links RTB, the Hall. So some of these guys might have been up, been refueled, did some air-to-air refueling, and that's an experience in itself. I've done that. It's been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely awesome. And George 105 still on. Wow, great footage and dedication. Thanks very much. So these guys are now completed. They're just getting their clearance for departure. Yes, very true, Arthur. Once aviation is in your blood, I'm afraid it's stuck with you. It is indeed. Oh yes. And it's all my dad's fault. My dad took me to Heathrow once, and we witnessed Concorde, 7 of them taking off and arriving in one day, and that was me hooked. My dad doesn't like airplanes, but that was me hooked. And thanks, Paul, really appreciate you sharing us. And Mr. Big E 1970, when I worked at my local airport, forever hooked on the smell of aviation fuel. 100%, definitely. What do I want for Christmas if the wife's listening? A bottle of aftershave called Afterburner. Not some skanky socks. Oh dear. People do say to me, you're in the doghouse quite regular. Yep. Scanwell So Sky's going well. These are the guys that have been up the B-52s on the global positioning mission, or global mission. Global power mission, sorry. Ken would have loved seeing Concorde fly, yeah, absolutely amazing aircraft. So they're on a global power mission, the B-52s. So some of these guys should be returning. Caroline Boot, my late father, took us to Mildenhall and Lakenheath many times. That's where my love of military aviation comes from. Fantastic. Frostix, I'm jealous of you because of the Antonov 225 where you made a live stream about it. I really want to see it at La Pez because it's near me. Yes, fantastic aircraft. Runway inspection taking place at the moment. And does surge operation mean more intensity? Yeah. So basically, if they were to land, park up, they would normally do and shut down. They'd have to go through all their pre-flight checks, etc., etc. But because they're keeping their engine running, they don't have to go through all of their procedures as they would from a cold aircraft. And Giga, I just found this awesome. Just subscribed. Used to see these guys dogfight over Cambridgeshire when I lived there. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you very much for subscribing. It really is appreciated. And if you are new to us, thanks for subscribing. Hope you enjoy military and civilian. We are back out on Thursday. We're going to East Midlands, where we're doing our night live stream. Where Little Abbey will be doing our Halloween special, and we're there from the afternoon to the early hours of the morning, where we bring you our night stream. And the camera does work well at night time, better than I expected, to be honest with you. A lot better than I expected. Paul Marriott, I saw Concorde do a low flight down Derwent Valley over a factory in Darley-Dale. We used to make parts for the Olympus engines. There we go. Part clearance. Air Zulu 2KC135 spawned in Peterborough area. We might see them very shortly on approach to Mildenhall. We're still having a runway sweep at the present time. Abby's on the move. Could feel her. Mick, will it be busy tomorrow? I would have a guess and say yes. And Michael Kemp. Good afternoon, Michael. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. And Nigel, new to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome. Hope you've pressed that subscribe button. And Triton 401. Thanks, guys. Love having this on while I continue with my aviation-based bronze sculptures. I do believe we now have got departure clearance. Enjoy the noise. tell you now, the movement you can see from the camera. It's funny enough, it's Abby down below me, probably just fallen or rolling over. Oh, can't make it up. So if you're about tomorrow, I would recommend coming down here for a day, if you've got a day spare. Mark Brandon, be awesome. Thank you very much. It is absolutely awesome watching these guys. We just need some arriving now. That's what we're after. And thanks Welshie Kev. Really like it. Really is appreciated on the likes and the shares and the following. It really is. I've said it before, we do this for absolutely nothing and we love doing it. The more people watching makes us want to do it even more. And I can hear more aircraft starting up. Now I'm Martin and Jeff in one ear. Martin and Jeff is deaf. What? In one ear. And I can hear engines starting up. So that's a good sign. More activity for the afternoon. And Triton 401, I would love to go tomorrow, but I'm in the far south. And can I zoom in? Yep, I'll zoom in a bit more for you. He's going through his checks, waiting for clearance. Hope that was okay. Does Lakenheath practice foul weather ops? Takeoffs, landings with low ceiling, rain? Yes, they do, Steve S. All kind of weather. They certainly do. I've been here and seen it. And the nighttime ops here is absolutely awesome. When they do night ops, and I will come to that if I can get time off work. So I do have a full-time job. That's probably the reason why sometimes it's irregular, and plus I've unfortunately had a few family issues recently, but hopefully they're on the mend. Due to ill health, etc. We'll bring more and more live streams to you. The more and more people like us and share to us. And John Thacker, keep up the good work. Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate that. Friends just got back from Cromer. Thought war had broken out with one of the most jets playing off the coast. And Gaz F106, why did the last two not use afterburners? These are the C models, they don't have to use afterburners. It's the E models and the D models that tend to use afterburners. These guys have afterburners, but they don't have to use them. It all depends on their payload and weight. And Chris, Typhoons are up at Lincolnshire at present. So that's giving you an idea where we might be Thursday. Thursday is another action-packed day. The pilot says hi to you guys. Fantastic. Give you guys a wave. And that's from John, who is one of the crew chiefs over there. And I think he's getting ready for departure. You see the crew chiefs are waiting around for the next aircraft. Why does the first Lightning arrive at Lakenheath? The first one is supposed to be the end of the year, at least the end of the year. Over there. Over there, wait. I don't snore. Who says I snore? That's not my wife on the moderating on YouTube, is it? Great to see this live stream from California. That's another air base I would love to go to in America with the 35s. What camera are you using, please? From John. We are using the Panasonic CX350. That's the Panasonic's AG CX350. Up there, wait. Go on. Abby's now joining us. You're back, Abby. Give them a wave. Abby's giving the old crew chiefs a wave. If you're over there, guys, she's giving you a nice big wave.
I'm done.
You all right,
I'm
mate?
enjoying myself in there.
What was you doing?
I was listening to music.
Listening to music. You could be listening to that sound of music.
That's not
The hills are alive to the sound of that music. Look, look, look. You've got a bit of a fan club there, Abs.
Yeah. Can I go now?
No, you can listen to that sound of music for a minute. When will they have night ops, please? They normally put it on social media when they have night ops, and that is absolutely fantastic. You like night ops here, didn't you? Mark, would you mind saying hello to my 7-year-old son Jackson Websdale? Say hello to. Go on.
Hello.
Say hello to Jackson. Go on.
Hello, Jackson.
Hi, Jackson.
It's freezing.
It's not freezing.
The wind makes it cold. It's getting all in my
The
hair.
sound of freedom, definitely.
Dad, it's getting all in my hair.
What is?
The wind. Thank you.
Got a hat on now.
Now
Stop
I look like an old man.
Stop complaining.
How do I look like? I look weird.
Hi, Triple from Canada.
I want to go to Canada.
I know, I want to go to Canada.
There's an airplane over there.
Oh yeah, so there is. That is a KC-135.
How can you see?
I can see it from here. Can't hear it, but I can see it.
I can't. I can't see anything.
And that is the boss's jet. One of them. And Crystal, are you in the viewing area? No, we're a little in a different location that we've been given special permission to use.
Can I go on a walk?
You want to go for a walk? Where's you going? Dave's Burger Bar, known you. Oh, do you want any money?
Yes, please. Do you want anything?
No, you've eaten all the food. There. See this? See what I said about the pattern, guys? Get a coat on.
Oh man.
Oh, overhead. Let's see if we can get these for you. Two on approach. Depends where they bank. And they're gonna, right, we'll try to get these. No, we're gonna miss it. So it all depends where they bank is where we're going to get them or not, guys. If they bank right over the top of me, my camera, unfortunately, I can't put it vertical. Can I? No. So we have 2 on finals now. Here, Abs. Abs. Are you going to go now? Yeah, you're going to go and get some food?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Bye.
Off she goes for some food.
Bye.
Bye. Get a coat on.
I will. I will do my coats.
So she's off to go and get some food.
I don't need a coat.
You do need a coat.
I'm not cold.
You are cold. Yeah, if you don't need it, just put it there. Thanks.
Nothing. I'll take my phone.
You take your phone. See the pattern there, guys? She turns up, she abuses, she goes. It's just as simple as that. Bye. No one arriving. And then we have the other one ready for departure. So hopefully they will turn off to the right. Definitely, yeah, Tornado is my favourite, absolute favourite. Saying that earlier on. Who doesn't like the old Tornado, eh? And Jackson's got a great smile. Caroline Aviation Act, another fantastic stream. Thank you very much. And they have turned off to the right, so they will be hot pitting. And he's ready for departure. And I do believe we have a couple of guests walking over towards us at the moment. And here we go. Jets here while we await as you can see, it's gone very quiet. So now we just await for some more aircraft to come. And triple is my favourite plane, is a Lancaster. Oh, that's an old bird. Gotta love the Tonka, yes, definitely. So these, John, these aircraft are hop hitting surge operations today. They are the first lot, the first movements were out of hangars, departing, and then the rest of it's been hop hitting this afternoon. Afternoon, guys. Bear with me 2 minutes. How's it going?
Good. We're loving your broadcast. Yeah, we've been watching it like when we can.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I thought you were Big Jet TV at first.
No. He comes up here regular as well, doesn't he?
Sometimes. Last surge week he was.
Yeah.
Last year he was here for this.
Yeah, I used to do it in my car, but now I've upgraded to the van.
That's cool that you guys got back here though.
Yeah, it's good.
You get a lot closer.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely see the action.
Also, jet fuel as an aftershave would absolutely fucking suck. It burns the shit out of your skin. Yeah. You just live stream all this?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Air apps.
Hello. Also, yeah, our merch stand, I guess, I mean, I don't have communication with, like, the Squadron most because I'm running this, but we do have a stand down there, apparently.
You do?
Yeah, selling the Reapers and also the new Valkyrie Squadron stuff.
Okay.
The 35 Squadron that's coming
Yeah.
Yeah. They were over at Gate 1 earlier, I guess.
So they're down there now.
Yeah, they should be. They're just saying that they're down there.
Brilliant.
I tried messaging one of my friends that I thought was working it, but he hasn't replied to me yet.
I'll get her to go down there then.
Sure, yeah.
Would you want anything from the burger? She's going down there.
That's more of a joke.
Thanks very much, guys. Appreciate what you do.
It is cold though. Also, yeah, you can film us. You don't have to keep us out. Like, you can't tell who we are from out there.
That's the reason why I keep the face away, because it's protocol. Keep the face away just in case, operational reasons.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
If you guys don't mind, it's up to you guys.
We don't mind. It's like it's kind of hard for you to tell who we are from this far away. Zoom in as much as you want. You can't tell who we are.
No problem.
Same stuff pretty much.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Good work.
There you go, guys. So there were the crew chiefs. Popped up to say hello.
Do you mind?
You're going to go and get some food now?
I was a bit of ordering.
A patch from Valkyrie. There, down there. Go away you go. 495th one.
What's that? How much?
There you go. She's off now.
How much? Don't call me back because
Just go and sort yourself out. Oh, she's off. Right. Done. I called her back. She's not happy. Oh no. So there were the crew chiefs from this surge operation, which is pretty awesome. Didn't expect them to come over and have a chat, but they thought we were somebody else. Obviously not. Not until they see the name. Right, at the moment I'm having a little bit of difficulty on YouTube. If you guys are still on YouTube, I hope you guys are. But I'm having a little difficulty on trying to get YouTube up. So bear with me for 2 seconds. But as I said to you earlier on, when these operations we do have a bit of a lull, it does go quiet. We're nearly there. Nope, I'm having trouble with... Oh, there we go. Right, we're back. Ha. Just had a little bit of trouble. Richard Owen. Just joined Quality. Interesting facts. Yes, I do apologise for one of the swear words in there. If you did catch the swear word, I do apologise for that if you did catch it. All I can do is apologise. Did they call me? No, they thought I was the other chap from Heathrow. And can you say hello to Bella Mayer Clark, please? Of course I can. And I'll just give you a call a bit later on, Steve, if that's all right with yourself. And Steve Collis, keep up the good work from Steve Allfields Photography. And we do have one over the top coming in. You're not singing enough to be the other guy. I wasn't going to raise to it. I don't have no qualms with anybody. I just do what I do and love what I do. Abby's gone to get more food, would you believe it or not? And on the way back, she'll say, Dad, I want a McDonald's. No, it's coming. And we have another 2 overhead. So like I did say, don't have a bit of a lull, and then we have a busy spell again. So we have another 3 in the circuit, 1 on the final. Another 2 over the heads. So I'll pan around for the one on arrival. Always make sure the guys are okay with us filming them. I don't like getting people's faces in for operational reasons. You might have heard that. The last thing I want to do is get people's faces in. Protocol is always try and keep their faces away, just in case they're on operations or they go on a deployment, or and the last thing I want to do is jeopardise their identity. And we've got a low approach. Certainly keeping that out a little bit. And apparently the pilot said hello too, which is pretty cool. Coming in for finals. I'm sure she'll come back with ketchup round her chops, burger eaten, no one in around. And we do have some more taxiing down towards us. Just wait for them to get a bit closer. And I hope you are enjoying the stream today, or the streams. No one coming from over the top of us. And we'll see if we can get him doing a break before us. No, he's braking too early for us. So we're holding it here, waiting for the next one to taxi past us. I have a funny feeling these crew chiefs want to be on camera. They've walked towards us more. Nice wave from the pilot. Giving it all of that, yes. Loving it. These guys love it. Absolutely brilliant. And as you can see, we've been commissioned by these guys. They don't mind being filmed. So you can see them guys now working. As I've said, they don't mind. Will allow you to see what they're actually doing and what they're checking for on the aircraft. So Dave Andrews down the other end of the runway and can see you. So you can see the crew chiefs here checking the aircraft over. Second engine starting up. Another aircraft coming to land. We'll hold it just there for a minute. We just literally pulled a wire out there, guys. So like I said, these guys haven't got a problem. They've come over and spoke to us. They're quite happy for us to video them, live stream them. They don't mind at all. So now they've given us permission. And Gene JJ, I keep watching planes and listening to you and Abs and not doing what I should be doing. But I can do it tomorrow. What I can do today, that's fantastic. So hopefully we'll get a couple more taxiing down very shortly. So they've finished their check-in of the aircraft visually, speaking to the pilot, make sure everything's okay. And the whistling sound is the air ducts or the coolants on the engines, as far as I'm aware. So another one is taxiing down towards us. So while we await, I shall bring you just a little graph of Lakenheath. There should be a gold and gold and black band. I will be changing that, but this gives you a little update on, or little information on Lakenheath, the commander, the base itself, and then a little write-up about the armament and what the aircraft can do. Donations, we work on donations only. Don't charge for any of this. If you've got any spare coins, we put it back into Aviation Action. It's not mandatory, but we really appreciate it. With our on-scope merch, with a radar screen, you can have any aircraft you like on there, whatever you like. And then we're back as we have another one taxiing down towards us. And we have another, oops, I keep doing it. Keep on kicking that leg. Oh! Another one over the top of us. And I'll pan around to the next one. And Colin speaks, great footage, thanks. No, thank you for joining us. Another one on approach, and finals. Must remember to stop kicking this tripod leg. Saying hi to Michael. And Conrad. And at the moment I've lost the chat on YouTube, if you're still there. So we're just reloading up YouTube. Pan around back to these guys. It does seem we're having a bit of issue on YouTube, not being able to see the chat from you guys. Mark, I drove back from Great Yarmouth yesterday for a few days, so me needed packing, but sat here watching Aviation Action. Fantastic. You got your phone on your apps? I'm asking apps if she's got it on YouTube, see what we can get on there. Got YouTube on it. Right. You nothing. Why not? Then hi to Michael. And these guys are getting ready to go out. Just hoping we are still live. At the moment I don't even know if I'm still live or not. YouTube's playing up big time. So you are on YouTube. I do apologise, but hope I'm still live for you. For these two departing. I do believe we had a bit of a technical glitch with YouTube, but we're back. Huh. Don't know what happened with YouTube, guys, but I can see you on YouTube now. We're still live on Facebook, which is great. Esme is watching with Steve Jeffries. And we have another one taxiing down for the end of runway. Crew chiefs are working around this aircraft. My son was stationed here at one point. That is from Cara. Alan, watching these jets, love it, unrestricted climbs. Trying to catch up with you guys. Did have a little bit of an issue with technical problems there. Hi Terry. Jesus, not Aviation Channel. All good, mate, working well. Unfortunately, it might be working well for you, but for me, guys, it wasn't working at all. We just kept on going round in a circle. But thank goodness, we're back with you. So engine 2's now starting up. And Mark Domsale, self, thanks for a fabulous afternoon. Now going back to work in my van. It's amazing. I'll watch them take off on live stream and very shortly after come over to my house. Thanks for watching us. Really is appreciated. And Jay Trawick, hello from Alabama. No one taxied down. Now, not too sure what that one the other side's going to do. Not too sure if he's going to go straight out or if he's going to come to the north side. He's coming over to the north side. We have another jet taxiing down. Please do like us, share us, and everything else. We really appreciate it. Hi Julie. It's fantastic when they go past. The smell is amazing and the heat is lovely. And Jesus, Therese from Spain, afternoon. And Alan, how often do Lakenheath see Raptors? Only when they're heading on deployment or heading home or here for special occasions. They come here. And again, second engine start up. Watch that, don't burn your head, mate. Very good, Steve. Hasn't stopped, is it? It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Another one overhead. This is constant, guys. Like this morning, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, the Raptors are absolutely fantastic. I do love the Raptors. Very nice looking aircraft. An amazing movability. And the guys are now going out. Not too sure where the other 494th have got to. Returning from deployment, we had 2 waves earlier on. Into the heat haze of the engines. Ever visited Watership Air Station? Just finished 6 years there as a technician working on the Apaches. Yeah, my little girl wants to be an Apache pilot. She wants to get on Watership, and unfortunately she can't get on there. All she wants to do is have a little visit. She's wanted to be an Apache pilot since the age of 3, and she's 10 now. She still wants to be one. She loves the Apache. She was made up earlier. We had one fly over the top of us. Just seen her jumping up and down for joy. All over it like a rash she is when it comes to an Apache. Absolutely mental for it, she is. Goes to Salisbury Plain quite a lot. Sit there and watch them all day long. Bless her cotton socks. So Revman, yeah, that was the Apache CC earlier on. Yeah, we see the Apache earlier, and that was the one she was jumping up and down all over about. Absolutely jumping up and down for joy, she was. And now there's a bit of lull now, a bit of quiet. That was pretty awesome, wasn't it, guys? $402 on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. It really is appreciated. It really is. Absolutely amazing. And these are the United States Air Force F-15s from the 48 Fighter Wing at RAF Lakenheath. And now we have a bit of quietness. Yeah, Roger, imagine that, getting paid to fly these guys. Oh, imagine, eh? Oh yeah, be absolutely awesome. Now I do believe, looking at what we've got up the top there, some of the guys are turning off to the left maybe. Was that, nope, okay, we might have some more still hot pitting. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. The one this morning and this one this afternoon. This morning was more hot pits. Not too sure where the 494th deployment aircraft have got to. We had some returning earlier on. Not too sure if we've got any more. But we'll see if there's any more of these aircraft taxiing down for us on the northern side. And Henry Cooper, best live stream I've seen all year round. I am now blushing, but thank you very much for the compliment. It really is appreciated. And if you have only just joined us, we are absolutely free. We would love it for you to share us about, like us, follow us. We do civilian and military. And I'm not too sure, but I think I can hear more starting up. and now the sun's come out. So we're going to be shooting into the sun. So this makes it just a bit more difficult now. Going to have to change the settings as we're operating the camera, which might be interesting. And I can see an Osprey still over at Mildenhall. And Alan, yes, this is a US Air Force base in the UK. You have RAF Mildenhall, which houses your KC-135s, your CV-22 Ospreys and your MC-130s, Hercules. And then you have over here at Lakenheath your F15E, D and C models with the Reapers, the Panthers and the Madhatters. And the sun's out and we're now beginning to cook. Time to take my coat off, I think. And Matt AZ, sensational coverage and non-stop. Thank you very much. And the 48 Fighter Wing. Glad you're enjoying our jets as much as we do. Thank you very much, the 48th Fighter Wing. We really do appreciate it. We absolutely love it out here. And it's an absolute pleasure live streaming your jets. And the 48 Fighter Wing doing what they do best, Team Liberty. But we're not too sure how many more we've got. I think the guys that landed a minute ago have turned off to the left, which means they're going to be back to parking up. But the crew chiefs haven't left yet, so that tells me there are still some more jets for them to be arming up for their mission. How many aircraft composed of the 48th? I do believe it's in its 80s, mid-80s I do believe. 20 plus per squadron. And once again, we'll just show you one of our graphics that I did. Don't worry about where it says yellow tail. It means it's gold and black. But this is a little graphic. Gives you an insight to the aircraft, the base itself. The commanding officer, a little bit about the base itself, and then the aircraft capability, and then the squadrons that are here. Like I said, the 493rd are gold tail, gold and black, and I will change that on this graphic. But you also have the Madhatters, and you also have the F15E Panthers. And my friend of mine used to be a Panther, now flying elsewhere over in the States. But as I said earlier on, there was always a bit of a lull. It goes a bit quiet. But while we await, if you have a look at our merch scope, it gives you an idea what our scope looks like. And all we've got to do now is wait for the aircraft to return. And Gary, how late are you staying? I wonder if we are going to get some low light afterburner action. I'm not too sure what they time they're calling it today. What time index is for them. But I think Little Labs is starving now. She'll come out and she'll have no fingers. And do they have a bird scarer from John? Yep, they do have a bird scarer. He patrols regularly. Oh, talking to the devil, here she comes. All right, mate. Sorry? You're going to start cleaning? Okay, so you're hungry then? Yeah, all right. That's more of it. She's hungry. And Theo, good show, guys. Greetings from South Africa. Thanks for joining us. Is there a back design on the t-shirts? No, it's just a frontal, but we can put something on the back if you require. All you've got to do is let me know and we'll get that done for you. No problem at all. But you can have F15s, as you can see on the on-scope bit. Lovely design. We think it's absolutely amazing. But the crew chiefs are still out, so that tells me we've still got some more action. And as I said earlier on, we do have a bit of a lull when aircraft are out. But join us on Thursday. That's our next time we're going live. Thursday, we're up East Midlands. We're at East Midlands Airport for our Halloween live stream at night. The camera works extremely well under darkness. Abby will be joining me again, and it will be going live for about 4ish to catch the Cargo Logic 747 until about 1 o'clock in the morning. And then before that, we might be visiting RAF Coningsby for Typhoon action. Does anyone know if it will be busy as this tomorrow? Well, this morning, as I was setting up, the first launch was at 7:45. No, 7:30. No, 7:37. I think I actually calculated it. 7:37 was the first launch, which is absolutely amazing. The time, mate, is 3:55. Hey? Yeah, well, hopefully we've got to get some aircraft in a minute, mate. You need a drink? Haven't you? What, you drank all that drink as well? I think ground crew on the back would look. You can ask for anything you like. If our designer can do it for you, Loopy, it will get it done. You want some of that drink?
Yes, please.
Have you grab that bag for me, please? That one just got down there. You go and grab it for me. We're just putting some power into the camera. Bring it up here for us. Right, grab it. Thank you. Thanks for that, Abs. So I would, if it was me, I'd be down here tomorrow. I do believe this operation. Oh, here comes another one. Taxiing down. Surge will be here again tomorrow, I do believe. And Bastion, no more action than a plane standing around. Nope, you've just missed all the action if you've just joined us. But we do have one taxiing down towards us, so bear with a few seconds. Could you repeat the date for EMA, please? Was distracted. Yep, that's Thursday. Thursday afternoon / evening till the early hours of the morning. To the delight of the other half, it's going to be a family event. And good afternoon, Stu. So we will have the wife join us for a small period of time, probably until she starts moaning that she's cold and needs the toilet and everything else. And then Emily and Abby will be joining us, and Abby will probably be there for the the long term. Knowing Abby, a little trickle treat on Thursday night. Just not. I know we're going to be at an airport. See, again, food. Always got food on our brain. So a couple more seconds, you could probably hear the jet now taxiing towards us. Oh yeah, bye. So a couple more seconds, the aircraft's going to be coming from right to left. As we pan around to him now. Nice way from the pilot. And 2 overhead. We'll try and get these guys if we can. Hope they're braking early. That's a shame. The light now is absolutely fantastic. If you like your photography, the light now is absolutely gorgeous here with the sun beaming down. And as earlier on, the crew chiefs did come over and say hello, and they said they didn't have a problem with us live streaming them. And we'll pan around and hear some more starting up. Engine start up. Abby, stop bouncing around. I can't keep up. And another one. So unfortunately we're shooting into the sun, so we're finding that a bit difficult, guys. Are the F-35s in yet? No, no F-35s, not to the end of the year. Yeah, it's going to be difficult now. We're shooting into the sun, guys. Another one on approach. And as I said before, we have been speaking to 48. They have given us permission to be out here filming their aircraft. They don't mind us. They're fully aware of us. And they've got our email and phone number, so if they have any problems, they know where to contact us. For those who are concerned about security and stuff, just going by some of the messages I've seen. The light there, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So they're turning off to the right at the top. So they'll be back down shortly for the crew chiefs to deal with them. And yes, YouTube is playing up a little bit at the moment, I do believe. It does look absolutely gorgeous, the colour there. Look at that. F15C in all its glory. Oh no, anyone seen 860174? I'm not too sure. We've seen that today ourselves. I'm not too sure. But I know I've got hundreds and hundreds of pictures of it. If you email me, I'll go through my back catalogue for you and see what I've got. You never know, our dates might match. All I need is just a bit of cloud where I am, looking down the runway, so I can get you some nice shots going off. But at the moment, looking at the top of the runway, there's 3 aircraft that just landed. They're being dealt with at the top. Hopefully they'll come down for some more action here. And if you have liked the stream, please do hit the subscribe button. They're free of charge. Please do follow, share, like and everything else. We really do appreciate it. Hi Paul. Paul Weaver. And Kevin Ellis. Afternoon, and hi Jane. And if you are new to us, welcome. And if you're an avid follower and have been following us for a while, thank you very much for your continued support. It really is appreciated. So on our modding, I do believe we have either Lee or Rachel on YouTube. And I'm not too sure who's over on Facebook. And Charlie 1 Kenobi, Quid 22 inbound from Mildenhall. should be able to see that very shortly. It would be nice to get a Osprey do a low approach here. That'd be quite nice now. Oh, right over the top of us. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to try. I'm no good at dot spotting, guys, but I'll try, okay? No laughing. You promised me no laughing. Oh, I got it. Told you no laughing. We see it. There's your Quid 2-2, I do believe. It was short-lived, but we see it. Quid 2-2 is back from Lossie. That's from Dave Clark. Thanks, Dave. And what are you saying about tomorrow's flights? If it was me and you want a day out, I'd be coming here tomorrow. That's what I'd personally be doing. Wonder how pilots keep cool while in the sun. I'm sure they've got a small little radio. Oh, inbound. Little radio playing some music with aircon on. So I'm going to try with these guys to see what happens. If they break early, I can't get them. I do ask if they break a bit later, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Here they come. These guys braked a bit too early for us, but they're now in the circuit to land. Are we streaming tomorrow? No, we're not streaming tomorrow. We're having a day off tomorrow, but we may be going to Fairford to see the B1s. And we have another one taxiing down now. And we have two on approach. One on the base, about to turn finals. One on downwind, going on to base. One now on finals. No problem at all, Sean. So I think he's going back, may have a technical issue. Mark, thank you very much, really appreciate that. And Tony Mac, thanks for the stream, no problem at all. Nice camera work from Alan, thank you. Ian, hi, great broadcast today, great location too, big thanks, no problem at all. Jane is so looking forward to Thursday. I'm sure she's looking forward to seeing her 757s at night. Yeah, it should be a good night. Be an interesting one. I wonder what antiques Abby's got up her sleeve. So we have another one taxiing down towards us now. It will be a great laugh as always, yes. I do believe we have Tim, one of our photographers, and his partner Vicky, who's one of our moderators, joining us. We've also got Lightweight Lee. You can ask him why it's called Lightweight, he'll tell you. So Lightweight Lee will be joining us. Hopefully he's going to break the duck from being called Lightweight Lee. It's a dirty stop out Lee. And then we have my wife and my two daughters, Emily and Abby. Abby you probably are fully aware of now. She's happy when she's eating or sleeping or abusing her dad on live streams. Deborah, thank you for a great stream today. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. So another one taxiing down. He'll be down here in a couple of seconds and I'll pan around to him. Photo for you. See you next time. Thank you very much for joining us. November Hotel. What a cracking day's streaming. Thanks to all. Thank you very much for joining us. GSSWS AIA made my day. Thanks for joining us. It really is appreciated. I'll pan around to this one now. So it looks like these guys have indexed. Oh, the smell of AV fuel. Great show again today, thank you. I've got to go pick the dog up now, so bye. Thanks, Steve. Sean Small, thank you. Yeah, this live stream today has been brilliant and very informative. Thank you very much. Really is appreciated. So it looks like the surge operations are finished for today. The 493rd seem to be heading home, back to their hangars. But we'll keep it on this one. And the cloud is rolling in. And what we'll do while we wait, we'll pan it over to the KC-135 that's going into Mildenhall. So that's the 135 going into Mildenhall. And then back round to this one. And once again, thanks to Team Liberty. Been an absolutely fantastic afternoon. And if you have enjoyed it, please do pass us around, share us, etc. Triton 401, thank you, excellent. Sorry, no stars, I can't get it to work. Hopefully better luck on Thursday. Thank you, Joyce, really is appreciated. No ideas what happened to the 494th. Other guys coming back from deployment. They may have stopped over somewhere. Susanna Bentley, great stream today, thank you. You're more than welcome, thanks for joining us. It's been an absolute blast, we've enjoyed it. And please do hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell. Hi, are you doing a live stream from Fairford? No, I won't be doing a live stream from Fairford. Protocol, I've been doing this hobby for a long time, and I'm a great believer if aircraft are on deployment, the last thing I want to do is live stream aircraft on the deployment, not knowing what kind of mission they're going on, etc, etc. So unfortunately I won't be live streaming down at Fairford. If I go there, I'll be putting a video out, but unfortunately not a live stream. I hope you don't mind that one, guys, but it's just my protocol and what I believe, the way we should be doing things. Gary, great show, been brilliant, loads of great action. Thanks for joining us, Gary. Andy Cokes, I've achieved nothing today because of this stream. Oh, great show, been brilliant, great action. I've achieved nothing because of this stream, great job, and I only live a few miles up the road. That's brilliant, I love it. We really appreciate you guys joining us, and for everybody that has shared us, followed us, liked us, we really appreciate it. Everyone who's donated, we really appreciate it. And for the 48th and the crew chiefs that came over and said hello, gave us a bit of insight, guys, thank you very much. Really is appreciated. You did a sterling job along with the pilots, and Team Liberty wouldn't work without the whole of the base working together to get their mission completed. It's not just about the pilots, it's about everyone working together as a team. And we do have two more F-15s taxiing towards us. And David Lewis, greetings from West Island. And Charlie One Kenobi, fantastic stream today. Thanks, Darren. Been locked in all day. Thank you very much. Michael Cowan, thank you very much. There we have two more taxiing down towards us. Great ethics, mate. Cheers. Maybe see you tomorrow. Yep. Possibly, depending on what the movements is, but that's what I believe at Fairford. If anything's on deployment, no matter what base they're at, whatever, if they're on deployment, you don't know what missions they're on, what mission status there are. You don't know where they're going. They could be going anywhere. But these guys, you generally get an idea what they're doing by their call signs. And I'll pan around now for the next two. Sorry for the coughing, I've still got the cold from hell. It's going slowly. I passed it to the wife. Nice wave there. Yep, so he's finished. So it seems to me it is index for these guys. No one taxiing down. One 178. And we have another one taxiing down. So it looks to me like today is over and done with. So we'll just wait for this one other, see what's happening with this jet parked here. and I think the one part here is just waiting for all his colleagues to go past before they call it a day. And if that's the case, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Well done to the mods, Rachel, Lee, Shirley, Vicky and James Webster. Greetings from South Carolina. Really enjoy watching this. Thanks for providing the service. Thanks for joining us. And Joseph, awesome footage. Thanks, mate. It seems that every aircraft went up has been de-armed and taxiing back for index. Crew chiefs are waiting. While the crew chiefs are out, still good signs, but once they pack up, we know that's the day's done. We'll patter out to the next one. (172). Nope, we've got still action going on, guys. He's going out. If you're going to Fairford, do your homework. Been going early morning and evening B1s full afterburners from before even moving. Stunning. Yes, I was going to be going there today, Andy, but noticed no movement, so I came here instead. Got an alright kind of day, I think. Rich Bonnie, brilliant, thanks, you're more than welcome. Joe's the top of the range class, thank you very much. And Jake, great stuff, thanks for your content, no worries at all. And I think he was waiting for his wingman, definitely. Sean Ferguson, thanks for the streams today. You're very welcome. Highlight of today, this morning, unrestricted takeoffs this morning by 2 or 3 aircraft, and the return of the full 494th on from deployment. We missed the first 4, but we got 6 arriving, breaking over the top. Absolute highlight of the day with them 2. Plus the 2 crew chiefs coming over and saying hello and talking to us. So all in all, a fantastic day today. I have to apologise about the cough. Seems like it's coming back. Oh no. Maybe I need a hot chocolate. That's a hint for the wife when I get in. Ain't gonna happen. Clive, excellent work, Daz. Superb stuff, thanks much. Manchester Airport Spotter, you produce amazing shows, mate. Keep it up, thank you. By the way, they taxi down with 1 engine, and then when they're here, they start the engines up, so they have second engine kicks in. Afternoon or evening, Captain Ron. Yes, all afternoon. That's exactly what they've been doing. Space Dreams, been taxiing down here with 1 engine. When they get here, whacking up the other engine. Engine 2 kicks in. I would have a drink, but the child's nicked it. She nicked me drink. What has she nicked? Oh. She nicked me food, now she nicked me last bit of drink. God. The wind has picked up. So now these 2 are ready for departure. I'm not too sure how many are still out or not. But normally what's happened, they go out for a mission of 20 minutes or so. and then they come back and they've been doing this all afternoon. And Dad's day, I'm out walking my dog in Ely. I keep my eyes peeled in case they come over. I think the wife went shopping in Ely once. I told her to go to Cambridge, but she went to Ely. I'm seeing if Abby's nicked the last bit of drink. I need something. Oh. So we've got the anthems now. It must be 4:30, which it is. The anthems are playing. They play the national anthem to both the United States Air Force, the United States of America, and to Great Britain. That's the national anthem. We've got a drink. Got any spare drink at all? So the chocks are going away. I do believe that is it for the day, guys, here. So we're going to get these guys going out, I hope. I wonder if you guys can hear that. Changing the light on that, guys, to make that look really nice. And with that note, guys, I think that's a perfect time to finish the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been an absolute blast. Thank you very much for everyone joining us. It's been absolutely brilliant. For everyone that shared and liked and followed, thank you very much. Everyone who has donated, thank you very much. Please keep an eye on the notifications in the community on the YouTube and also on the Facebook. We'll put a notice up of when we're going live. We're live again on Thursday. Please join us on Thursday. It really is appreciated. But until next time, from me, Daz, and Little Abs, who's now finished my drink off, and I've got rid of my cough, I'd like to bid you all a good evening. And until next time, thanks very much. Take care. Bye-bye now.